Oh my God, this part's so funny. Sleeping on his belly. Okay, this is like he about to die. So he dead. He's gonna die. He's got mouth cancer, and there's like we can like cure you, but we gotta cut your tongue out.
Yeah.
And like and cut your whole jaw off, and like you won't have a tongue. You won't be able to talk for a while. He's like, fuck that, dude. And he's like, I'm just gonna die. And like him and Prudence, like their whole relationship like changes.
Yeah.
Like, but then he goes like. So basically he just starts lying on his back and like getting dosed up.
Yeah.
Ripping novels. He's like, yeah, he reading like Conan Doyle and Agatha Christie, like he about to die. And he's like, ideally he would have gone to sleep, but he had never managed to sleep on his back. Oh, yeah, this is a little riff about sleeping, okay? That position reminded him of the prostrate figures in church tombs, the French kings fixed in a hieratic attitude for the centuries to come, hands joined in prayer. It wasn't his idea of a good night's sleep. Sleeping on his belly was hardly any better. It wasn't really comfortable after too generous a meal. And in fact, it recalled the dull-witted sleep of an exhausted animal. What he preferred, essentially, and had always preferred, was sleeping on his side.
Yeah.
It was also the only way in which, curled up, one could return to the fetal position that awakens within us until the end of our days, our irreparable nostalgia. Okay, this is the next
Sounds
paragraph.
like Infinite Jest.
Not only did he prefer to sleep on his side, but he had always preferred to make love on his side, particularly with Prudence.
Yeah.
In Paul's eyes, there was little difference between the missionary position and doggy style. In both cases, it was the man who controlled the rhythm and brutality of the embrace.
Brutality.
In both cases, the woman, either by parting her thighs or lifting her bottom, placed herself in a position of submission, which was an argument strongly in favor of those positions, but also by virtue of the fact that they borrowed directly from the animal. Which was an argument strongly in favor of those positions, but also by virtue of the fact that they borrowed directly from the animal world, constituted their limit. Even more so in the case of doggy style. The positions in which the woman is on top of the man, on the other hand, struck him as too solemn. It placed the woman in the position of a female divinity engaging in a sort of ceremony of devotion to the phallus. Neither here nor his phallus seemed to him to justify such grandiloquence. Most importantly, the position lying on his side was the one that allowed him, when penetrating Prudence, to hold her in his arms, to caress her, and most particularly to caress her breasts, which she had always liked. Of all the sexual positions, for Paul it was the most loving and emotional, the most human.